Hello and welcome to class.
Hello, welcome to class. So this week we're going to go through a water element class to calm things down and create that inner stillness. And a lot of that is when we're still and calm, we can bring about beautiful, happy thoughts. So we don't have to stay in that negative mindset if things are getting us down a little bit. We can really bring out the best in our thoughts and the best in ourselves. And that also translates to what we say and do out to other people. So there's a really beautiful saying that says, say what you mean, but don't say it mean. So let's bring in that beautiful happiness, happy thoughts, and what we expel out will always come back to us. So let's keep that happy vibe going.
Okay, so let's just start with a nice gentle breath work with and bring some spine rotation in. So we're just going to place the your right hand behind your back with the back of the hand in between the kidneys, the other hand out in front. If this is too much for you, you can keep the hand on the hip. We're going to rotate that hand to thumb down, stretch out through the fingers, all those meridians for the inside of the arms there, and start to inhale. And then exhale, we're just going to gently rotate from our center, the hips and the waist. Push out behind us. Start to inhale. As you spiral this hand, crook the elbow so it comes up above the head, as if you're gathering in this energy, and then pour it down. Exhaling as you pour down. We swap. We inhale. Twist. Exhale. Inhale. Then exhale, pour it down. Just warming up through the spine, checking in where we are. Inhaling, spiral back in. And exhale, pour it down to your lower dantian. Beautiful. Just bringing the hands down now and just do knocking on the door of life. So twisting from your center again. Keep those knees pointed forward. Just waking up the energies.
Through the nose and exhaling out the mouth. Beautiful way to wake up the spine. Bring that inner stillness through the breath.
What we're going to do now is we're going to try and bring this up to the upper back between the shoulder blades. And the way we can do that is we can just slow it down a little bit, bring the hands out in front, palms out. And we just start to inhale, center, exhale, twist. That's a beautiful inhale, exhale. You can feel that twist them more between the shoulder blades. So just keeping these hands roughly at your chest. And then you can speed it up if you want to. Start to breathe a little bit normal. Getting movement through that spine. Okay, let's just drop back down into knocking on the door of life.
Nice, beautiful, deep inhale and a lovely long exhale.
get that inner stillness. We need to wake up this kidney element, so the one hand's tapping between the kidneys, the door of life, or the Ming Men point, the acupressure point there at the back, is right behind your navel. Right, start to slow it down now. Just drop in and connect where you are. I like to say to myself, where am I? And I'm here and now, in the present. Okay, let's do for water element dragon. So we've got a complete dragon sequence and a beautiful dragon flow. It's going to be dealing with a lot of squeezing compressions of the kidneys and the spine as well. So let's bring our hands together at the heart center and start with a wide leg swimming dragon. So start to shift your weight to your right, hands out to the right, but keep the fingers pointed up. That's important because then it gives you that stretch through here and round into the shoulder there. And then you look over that left shoulder, so you've got that torsion twist going on in the spine. Then we start to sink down and go to the opposite side. So we do this one beautiful and slow. We will need strength. I like to inhale, center, gather some energy, and exhale as I press out. Using the breath at the same time as the movement keeps you more present. Means you can do a little bit more. Beautiful, nice and slow. Because you're doing it slow, we don't have to do many of these reps. Each one counts maybe 10-fold, 100-fold if we did it fast. Beautiful. Come back to center now and we'll just swim. We'll work our way by keeping the palms pressed together at the heart center. We can then focus and isolate the movement into the hips, the lower back. Start to work it all through the middle back now. All the way up above the head. Working through the shoulder blades, stretching up. If you can, we can always come up onto our toes. Bring a little bit balance, heels down, exhale, arms out to the side. Turning now on your right foot, doing powerful dragon. Bring in the nice loose fists, and this is a beautiful mindful exercise. As we inhale, push the left hand out. Pull that hand in as you exhale, the right hand out.
A powerful dragon helps us to really center ourselves, and using that breath, the inhale and the exhale, push and pull towards you. Nice powerful move, as if we're pulling in all that fresh new energy and pushing away what's not needed. A real cleansing, powerful move.
So you're trying to make it feel like you've got these resistance bands on your arms as you're pushing against some resistance, pulling against resistance, to really stretch and release those lines of tension so the energy can flow in the meridian lines. So sometimes as you do this, you start to feel energy pulsate, maybe between the shoulder blades, down the arms. Okay, just one more now. As we come back to center, bring the feet in, and we go into closed leg swimming dragon. So we'll do the full sequence here. We're just going to go to the right, hips to the left, look over that left shoulder, down to solar plexus, thumbs up, hips, head the opposite way, fingers pointed forward, fingers down now, flick, back to solar plexus, fingers forward, back to the heart, back to center, palms pressed again, and really working in, undulating that spine, coming as low as you can, there's any pain, there isn't any gain, so back off. It's about getting movement, releasing stagnation, not adding more pain and suffering. We need to work at it slowly, coming up above the head. But this time, with the feet together, it's easier to come up onto the bubbling springs. Up, exhale, arms out to the side. Beautiful. Let's repeat that all again. Wide leg. This time we'll shift weight to the left. Arms out. Sinking down.
Maybe slowing it down just a moment there, just breathing in, exhaling out, really creating that powerful stance through the legs, helping us to strengthen the legs so we have balance and stability through our core.
Coming back to center now. The spine should be feeling a little bit more looser now. Maybe pressing the palms a little bit more together so you can really work through each of those vertebrae as you start to come up, like that dragon breaking the surface of the water, bringing the hands now above the forehead, right the way up, stretch, inhale onto the toes, exhale, arms out to the side. Turning on your left foot now, nice loose fists at the hips, right hand as you inhale, push out. Then draw in, left hand out. Beautiful, inhale and exhale. There's one more to each side. Coming back to center, hands at the heart, feet in now as we shift the weight. So push the hips and knees over to your right, hands to the left, look over that right shoulder, fingers pointing up. Coming through now, center line down to solar plexus, fingers forward, thumbs up. Down to our lower dantian, like the fingers down, a little flick of the tail. So you're really engaging your core muscles in your legs. Come back to the heart, just coming down now.
For our last swimming dragon, really imagine that you are swimming through that ocean of life. Really let those hips move, engaging all those muscles through the legs, building strength, and coming through center now, swimming through that blue ocean, the ocean of life, effortless ease as we come higher and higher, the whole spine, the whole body moving, undulating, swimming to the surface, raising up and exhaling down.
Beautiful. So you can really see, like, when that spine starts to move and you're into that movement, you can imagine what's happening with the kidneys there. One's compressing, one's contracting. It's really not, it's working not just on our skeletal system, it's working on the organs too. And it brings in that inner stillness of the quality of the kidney, the water element. So what I want to show you now is a beautiful dragonfly. Dragonfly kisses the pond, which really like brings together what inner stillness does, how we can move through life more effortlessly. So let's get started. Bringing the feet shoulder width apart. We're just going to pulse some energy to start with. Just going to inhale, expand, exhale, contract it back down, belly back to the spine. Okay, on that next inhale, I want you to start shift your weight into your right leg. Glide the left toes across. This right hand's going to go out behind you, left hand out in front. So you're looking more 45 degrees. You're going to inhale, lift this left leg. Then as you exhale, the back hand comes over as if you're compressing this beautiful light energy ball. Toe kisses the floor. You've got building strength in that standing leg. And then you inhale, you spiral back through, controlling it, gliding back into that foot as you exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. And that next inhale, start to shift the weight. Lift. Only lift as much as you can. If you need to keep the toe down, that's fine. Exhaling. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, compress. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhaling. Now we'll flow with this as we inhale. We'll exhale. We'll shift the weight. Just come back to center now. Settle everything down. Slowly bringing the hands now over that lower dantian, bringing the feet in together. And just compressing that energy now with a few nice diaphragmatic belly breaths as you inhale in through the nose, expand the belly. Exhale, out through the nose, belly back to the spine. This diaphragm also massages the kidneys, so finishing with ease is really important. On your last exhale, slowly come back, open your eyes, hands to the side, and well done, well done. A complete little dragon sequence.
Really cleansed and cleared, and hopefully feeling that inner peace and inner stillness. And how do we feel? Happy thoughts?
Happy thoughts, yes.
So much happier.
Happy thoughts.
Hope you have a very happy and really good day ahead, or a week ahead, wherever you are in your week or day. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. See you in the next class.